well, her 11th. Jacqueline, tonight is your 13th session. Welcome back. Christelle, 17, 3 more away from Ambassador. Welcome back. You can check it. Debbie, tonight is your 35th session. Debbie, welcome back. 3-5, yeah. Anne Marie, tonight is also your 3-5. Welcome back. Abigail, you're on 37 tonight. Welcome back, Abigail. And yes, we're moving up in the numbers. We have Tanika with 41 tonight. 41. Let's give her a warm welcome back. Where is Alvin? Alvin, how could we stress this enough? Alvin started when and Alvin is here now. Listen, tonight is Alvin's 46th session. 1 more month and she will be an elite. Welcome back, Alvin. We do have two elite ambassadors amongst us tonight, and we want to recognize them. And elite means more than 50 sessions, right? So we have Donna. Tonight is her 62nd session. Let's give Donna a warm welcome back. And we have, hi Candy. And we have Miss Patricia Walker. Tonight is her 71st session. 7-1. That's right. It's a big deal. So before we get started with our painting, I'm going to ask Tanika and Hilda to join me up front quickly. Thank you. Tanika and Hilda to join me up front. You're good? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
When I messaged you, I was still in grade maybe. But I did because I didn't know you had seen.
Oh.
She's so kind. Don't be bad,
All right, so
welcome to our painting.
here we welcoming again. All right, so we have Hilda in front here. Let me pass in front of you quickly, Hilda. Photo and video. All right, so I'm going to ask Tanika to do the honors of badging NJA's latest ambassador. Let's give it up for Hilda. It's her 20th session tonight, and so officially you can stay in your seat and we'll bring your snacks to you tonight. All right, so Tanika, if you will do the honors of badging Hilda. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Oh, let's listen. Go ahead.
I feel like we have a connection beyond just sitting at those seats. I guess it's an odd connection. And it's a connection that I'm ready to continue growing. And know that you're an ambassador, know that you'll be drinking of the same cup of wine.
Drinking from the same cup.
I welcome you to the club. I welcome you to the status quo of the elite.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Tanika. Thank you. All right, so this certificate acknowledges Hilda's exemplary dedication to artistic expression through participation in 20 Engage in Paint With Me sessions at NJA. Congratulations on reaching Tier 2, Level 1 of our Ambassador program. And she did not yet get her 10th milestone award, so she has 2 awards tonight. So let's say cheers. Congratulations. We'll snap more photos after as well. Huh? And you have to get yours.
Finally.
Hi, Ola.
Good night, good night.
All right, so we are going to be getting started. Ooh, we brought the kitchen tonight.
We didn't know it, it's so late.
No worries. We're going to get started, guys. So once we're all settled in, allow me a moment. Allow me your air for a second so we can get started. Go ahead, where is it? All right, so we're all settled in now.
My hair went in it, so I had to move it.
All right, so are we ready? So if you look at your image, guys. Oh, we're not ready yet, so let me make sure we're ready. You're ready? Shane ready? Are you ready? Okay, at least he's ready. Sorry, love. All right, guys, so at this time, let us say goodnight to the folks who are painting with us at home. I know a few of you guys who are looking onto the live stream, you already got your painting sheets. I know some of you have downloadable copies, and others, you guys actually got canvas versions of this design. And so we're so happy that you guys are picking up on the trend of doing something therapeutic on a Thursday night, and that is painting along with us. Invite your friends. I even know one person had a little painting party, right? So they followed through on the live stream and they invited friends with their kids and they all painted and have a good time. So that could be you too, all right? You don't have to do this alone. But as usual, we have a group of persons right here in studio and they're always so eager to say goodnight and wave to you. Right, guys? Yes, I'm telling you. So on the count of 3, I'll allow them to say goodnight to you. 2, 3. Good night. What did I say? So eager. All right, so I know I told you guys online, I gave you a large or long color count, but we're going to get through this. Even if you have to mix a few colors, we're going to get it done, all right? So focusing back, guys, if you look at your sketch, you will notice that the bottom of the chin area is lower than what you might have seen in the photo. So in order to get certain perspectives, we would have lowered her chin a bit so you don't have that finger pointing out there, because I know some of y'all, you will be like, where that finger come from? How she only have one? You know, the whole work. So you know what? No fingers there. But if you're feeling adventurous, you can add that in. Additionally, if you look closely at the image, you'll notice that this is a mixed media painting, meaning not just an acrylic painting, but they also installed an actual airing into the painting to make it look realistic. So this is not a painting there for the airing. It's an actual airing that was placed in there. So you would look at your sketch and you notice, but where the airing at? There isn't an actual airing, but if you do decide to frame, your sheets, we can actually assist you with inserting any airing of your choice. We can insert it in there and it will be hosted up and it will look lovely just like that image. But tonight, let's focus on doing our lady. And we do have frames. We do have frames tonight. We do have frames. So let's focus on our background for now. A very simple background, but you can spice it up if you like. The light brown in the middle palette to share. So it's in the middle of the middle palette, right? It's almost a whitish brown. So we're going to be tapping our brush in the water, loosen up the bristles a bit, tap it into that light brown, and we are going to start painting in our background in that one. If you want it lighter, tap into your white and add some white in there. All right? You are free to do as you please with it. And if you want it to look similar to mine, you'll follow along with me, okay? So that lightish brown, you tap into it and you just add in up and down strokes for your background. And again, to loosen up your bristles, all you have to do is tap it into the water. Not too much water. Tap it into the water and then tap into your paint and move. So I know I told you guys who are viewing online that you needed a lighter shade of brown. And for those of you who don't have that lighter shade of brown, you can mix some white in there. If you want to keep the vibrancy of the brown, add a hint of yellow and it will keep it. All right, so we are filling in with a lighter shade of brown. If you only have one shade, ensure to mix some white in with the shade for the background so it stands out when you start painting your woman's face, okay? So light brown for the background. And for all of you who are online paint with us, please send a comment, put your name there so that we know who is online. Christine, I don't know if you're online as yet. I know you're one of the folks who did the online version and you have your downloadable copy, so I can't wait to see what this piece turns out to look like. I really admired the ones you did the last two Thursdays. That was amazing. Even the ones you did on your own with the canvas was really awesome. So please send us the photos, continue to send us the photos. Let's see what you guys have been creating. And Christine, guys, is all the way in the US and she is taking up on the trend. So don't make it an excuse because you're not here in Grenada, you can't do this. As you can clearly see, well, you can clearly see art has no boundaries right now. Everybody is picking up on it. All right. So we're going. Yeah, it does. It sure will. Tanika, I wonder if you have any big, bold earrings to sell us, maybe, that would probably be a good addition to our already masterpiece. I know you probably have a few of those. Like something floral, bright, vibrant.
Black Syrian has a lot of stuff. You want me to run to the van?
Wait, really? You just have earrings sit down in the van waiting for somebody?
Black Syrian travels with her store.
I think afterwards we definitely would need to see some because I think this painting definitely deserves that mixed media. All right, so all we're doing is doing our background. Remember, you can add hints of white in there with it. You don't have to keep it in the brown. Once this brown dries, it usually looks a little bit darker. So you can always add some hints of white as you are filling in. You can add hint of white and then go over with brown again. You don't have to stick with just that tone because like I said, once it dries, it will start to appear darker. Once you mix the brown and you create lighter versions of it, chances are the lighter version is not what remains when it dries. All right, so we're all filling in. When you get to your woman's face, ensure you take your time around there. And it's so interesting, if you guys notice the head wrap, I want everybody's head wrap to be very unique and different. We're not going and sit down and try to do the same zigzag lines and the same dotted pattern. I want you guys to be creative and add your own flair. If you're thinking simplistic, elegant, I don't want all the frills, you can just have the plain colors. If you want to go bold, you can as well. I don't know if Tanika has any bedazzle or so we can add. Am I pushing it, Tanika? You don't have all of that?
Well, not in the van tonight. Make an arrangement.
Oh, okay. Okay, she can make an arrangement to drop off. All right, online family. So if you guys, whatever materials you have, and that's the fun thing about art, you can use unconventional materials to spunk things up a bit. All right, and I look forward to seeing the different creations that all of you come forth with afterwards. Now, this brown is definitely taking longer than anticipated, but I guess I could use this time to just say, great is the GBSS. My online family, they're probably wondering. Yes. Online family, I wonder if Miss Cathy is on the live. Our online family probably wondering, what is this? What is this GBSS? You may ask, don't worry. Don't worry, time will tell. Time will tell. Well, clearly we do. Clearly. Yeah, I know. Respect, give respect where respect is due. All right, that was it. We were just taking a moment to recognize the greatness, but we'll move on now. We're continuing with brown. We're continuing with brown. And we're going, so it's all brown, and as you can see, I'm adding hints of white in mine, so I'm not sticking with just the straight brown. I'm adding some hints of white in mine. So guys, are you seeing the hints of white? You may not see it that much. It's okay. Yeah. Oh, you're fine? Oh. Let me see. Ah, there we go. So you guys can add some hints of white as well. So I have a few streaks in mine, and you can add in a few streaks as well. Tanika, are you excited about the Easter break? I know teachers are very much. But I'm sure you get the Friday and the Monday, Alvin. Yeah, so that's your Easter break. Tanika, what are you most excited about this Easter? Oh, yes, you did mention that. And you said it's not back where you're going, right?
No, we normally go to Acrylic, but where?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Like where in Latans? There's camping ground? And when you say you're excited for camping, your family or like church?
So then our church
Oh.
and different families within the church, and we camp.
Oh, that sounds fun. Mm-hmm. So why don't have to wash? Why don't have to wash, Wes? You're going with disposable stuff? I guess you go with disposable plates. Really? So how long will your camp be for, Tanika? I tell you, all the clothes. She said wear Pampers. And throw it away? You're going that? Is it that bad, Tanika? Oh my goodness. All right, guys, let's finish off on the background. So now it's time for me to go in. These are the intricate areas here under her chin. I see some of you are also there. Let me see if I want to add any more white anywhere else before I move into that little intricate part. So online family, we are still on our background. So don't think we have left you out. Nope. We're still on the background. And I'm going to take a look just now to see all of you who have been sending in comments, just to see who is online with us. I'm going to do that very soon. But for now, I am filling in with my brown. I hope you guys are getting through. Remember, whatever shade of brown you use for hair, you have to use a darker shade for your woman's face. So if you want to add hints of white in there or yellow, you can add it in the background so that when you put the brown on the woman's face, it looks vibrant, bold, and different to the rest of the painting. All right. So we're wrapping up on that. Should I leave her hand? Most people in studio don't have the hand. If you're painting on a canvas, you would have the hand. Huh? Yes, we have to go under there. I'm just approaching that area with the brown. What? What kind of advice is this? And I should say we do have a sponsor for tonight's session, and a sponsor in the realm of a prize. So a specific company, they're called the Black Syrian Company. Oh, the owner, oh my, the owner and founder is amongst us tonight, right? She sponsored a painting tonight, and I'll tell you guys the criteria in order for you to win it. So that's going to be very fun afterwards. And I think, Tanika, do you want to open this up to the online family as well to make a guess if they know, or so what if Cassandra, Kashia, they're on the live? Oh my goodness. Online family, don't worry, we have giveaways for you, don't worry. But this one you may not know. Right. So we are going to give away some prizes in just a bit. But let's get the background done. Background still going on, you know. What? That background taking some paint. Let me put here. Let me put a little bit of white now. Add some hints of white in there. Add some hints of white in there. All right, and now I'm ready for her face. But before we get to her face, let's see what the online family have to say. So now is the time to send in a comment, guys, so I can take a look. And guys, I will give you a chance to wrap up on your background and get ready. Oh, and get ready for the face of your. Oh my, that's pretty. It's really nice. Yeah, really nice. It's different. Very much so. Let's see what our online family has to say. So far, while we finish off on our background. All right, so Christine is online. She says good night. I see Anne-Marie, you're here, but you're there too. I see comment from Anne-Marie saying good night, my dear American Grenadian friend. All right. Janelle, good night to you. Good night, Janelle. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are about to move on now to the woman's face. So get your medium-sized brush ready for this step. Get your medium-sized brush ready for this next step. All right, so we're going to get started very, very soon with it.
Spend time with loved ones, and of course, listen to some sweet music. See you next year, children.
All right. So for the woman's face, we have a darker shade of brown that we'll be using for her face. Yeah, cover it up. So you're coming all the way down, guys. So don't leave out that little curve or anything under there. Don't leave out any curves under her chin. Paint and fill in the whole area under her chin, please. Don't leave out any curve there. So I don't know if you heard, but we were saying that we're not putting the finger.
You mean like this?
Yeah.
Fill that in?
Unless you want to put a little finger or shoulder there, you can. All right, so then you can leave it if you want to. If you want to, you can. But we're on to the face. Again, loosen up your paint. Yeah, so you can leave it. Loosen up your paint by tapping your brush into the water. And then we're going to start painting her face. So what I want for you guys to do is leave out her eyebrow. Don't paint her eyebrow. Don't paint the section right between her eyebrow and her eyelash. That little area there, leave that out because we have to put some eyeshadow. All right? So in the photo, it's like a white eyeshadow with a hint of pink. But I'm sure some of you would want to spice it up a bit and put different colors for the eyeshadow. So I look forward to that creativity. But for now, let's paint everywhere else around using the darker shade of brown, okay? So for all of you who are painting along with us, even if you're not painting right now and you're actually looking back at the live in the week to do your painting, so at this point we're doing the skin, right? So you have to use a darker shade of brown to accomplish this part. darker shade of brown now. Darker shade of brown is what we're working with now.
Excuse me?
Come on, guys. So finish off. Finish off. If you need anything, you just indicate and let us know. We have Riv tonight who's here to assist. So whatever you need, indicate and let us know. Let's get our woman's face done. Take your time and blend out her face. We don't want her face looking weird. Just take your time and blend it out. I see a little mole, or I don't know if it's a piercing. I don't know what my friend have there. Is it a mole? A mole? So I don't know what you guys want to translate that into. If you want to remove it, if you're not fond of moles, you can remove it, or you can transform it. You know, so you can transform it. You can either take it out. Yeah, so you see, I don't know, she's carrying the burden on her head like she is woman. That's it right now, she's woman. She real bend down and she's like, ooh, that's what you call woman. Oh gosh, real dramatic. I really want to showcase my head wrapper. Right, so I'll cover up the mole for a little bit, so I'll have to add it back. And then I'm going to go over her face with another layer of brown just to make sure that it's not looking choppy in any area. I know we're going to have fun doing the eyeshadow and the lips, because everybody will get creative when they're doing this. I know we're going to get creative with it. All right, here we go. All right, so the woman's face is coming together nicely. Take your time and fill in your colors in there, fill in your shade of brown. As we prepare to do her other features like the eyelashes, eyelashes, eyebrow, and then we're going to move on to her lips and her eyeshadow. Looking good, looking good. Beautiful. I see a striking red lipstick coming in there. Whoa. Whoa. That is woman. Did I see purple lipstick too? My. That woman, the purple lipstick is creative. Very creative. You want to put purple too? Well, put it, and you can put some hint of pink as a highlight. Yeah, so all we're doing is filling in with brown. Filling in with brown, make sure that her entire face is engulfed in the brown, and then you can add back her mole. her mole. We have some black. You can even mix some brown with it. Let's add a little mole here. You could barely see mine. I'm adding a little mole right there. You can add your mole using black and brown, or you can actually use black, straight black. But if it's your first time on a live stream, welcome. Welcome. We're happy to have you. Every Thursday night, a group of adults, we just gather here at NJA and we just have a fantastic time relaxing and painting. And that's what we're all about. If the cameraman could just turn and show you, if he would see, he would just turn and show you. If he would see me, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, yes, who called me? You did. You have to keep going over. Put your brush in some water, like so, and you're saying, what do you mean? Look at that, we're getting a brown. Yeah, this is all we got to do, man. Look at that, and we have a nice, smooth, flowing brown. Yeah, look at that. Use your smaller brush. Use your smaller brush to get in there. So you guys have nice brown. You have to mix it up. Mix it up. Get some water. See? Okay. A what? But no, that was her? She was here? Oh. Let's chat about it. Debbie, why are you laughing at her painting? Let me see Mary what she laughing at. Mary, what?
I didn't have no nose, and I tried to make nose, and she laughed.
Mary. Debbie, instead of your help, Debbie, you just please sharpen up. Let him help Mary. Just take it and add back a nose, please. Add back a nose and a mouth. You understand? So come with her, and then this is the treatment you're getting. That could never be right. Is that part of it the truth? You didn't get anything to drink? Oh, you guys came now. He's right there. Where? To you. New to you. Riv, we need wine up there. They didn't get anything. All right, so we are getting ready to do the eyebrow in black. I see some red lips and everything popping out there already. Beautiful. So let us do the eyebrow in black. Eyebrow in black. And then her eyelash also, you have to do it in black. So you need your small brush, and you're just going to take that small brush and fill in. Well, you're basically going over the line that we already highlighted for you there. So we're using black and we're creating her eyelash and eyebrow. All right, so we have eyebrow here. There we go. Eyebrow and eyelash. There we go. We're doing fabulous from what I can see. I see some persons chose different skin tones, and it's really making the pieces pop. I see somebody has a very colorful background. Could you believe that? Yep, very colorful background. So can't wait to show you guys some of these masterpieces that I am seeing. It's really beautiful. All right. Ooh, I see head scarf. Well, wait. So y'all not even waiting for me. I see head wrap going on. How is that possible? Head wrap going on. All right. So once you're done with the black for the eyebrow and the eyelash, you're getting ready to do the lips and the eyeshadow. Yes, you didn't know you could put eyeshadow on when you're painting? Well, tonight you'll learn how to. If you never put on makeup in your life before, you never put on eyeshadow, liner, lipstick, well, tonight is the night for you to try something new. All right, so this is our painting so far. Why? What you need help with? Make oh. Oh boy, Miss Franklin knew how to give y'all some nice makeup. Yeah, when you're painting, you can do anything. Anything. So now we're doing makeup while we're painting. We could be architects in a painting. Now we're makeup artists. All right, so now we attempt her lip. Her lip can be any color. If you guys look around the room right now, if you could have seen around the room, you would notice everybody going with their own flow. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of red, and I'm probably gonna add in a hint of pink in there as well, just to make things pop a little bit more. There we go. Red lipstick, look at that. What brand of lipstick is this, guys? That's a brand? Mac is a brand, but matte is a type. Yeah. So you don't have no gloss on it? All right, so that's where the pink might help. All right. There we go. So I'm adding a little hint of pink in there. Hint of pink, and if you want, you could go in with a little bit of black on the edges, but not just straight black. You're gonna have to do a mix of the red in there, so it's like a liner. What you're doing. There we go. Oh. Unwind here. All right, so we have some red going on the lip area, and then you can go ahead and add some white over the eye, or you can switch it up and add some pink. Make it fun. Let's see who has the best makeup done tonight. So we're going in now over the eye. So I'm adding a little bit of white and pink. Yeah. And we're filling in over the eye now. Look at that. We're really outdoing ourselves with this eyeshadow and stuff here now. We're really doing the most. We're really doing a lot now. Everybody is doing eyeshadow and the whole works. I wonder if we could do a little blend too, guys. What do you think? Let me see. Yes, we're doing a little blend in it too, This girl real fancy. This girl is well fancy. She has a little streak of red in hers. What? What? So guys, I hope you're getting through, because I'm not just doing basic eyeshadow here. We add in highlights. We add in what is it called? Eyeliner. This lady fancy, This lady fancy, so y'all have to match up. Yes, and I'm even giving her a little wing on the edge, all right? If that's what a little wing going up there. So just fill in. You can stick with one color, you can, or if you want to, you can actually blend in a few. So let's see your woman coming in. I think her lips need a little bit of outline. I wonder if I should put a little lip liner on her. Yes, I'm feeling the lip liner. Let's give our lady a little bit of lip liner. So what I'll do, instead of just doing black, we'll mix some black and some red so that it doesn't look too off, We don't want it to look too off. All right. Liner she's getting on her lips now, guys. What? See, this lady is really fancy, and we didn't even reach her head wrap yet. It's going to be fun because everybody's going to get a chance to do something creative for their head wrap. So let's see. There we go. And just want to blend it out a little bit before we move to our head wrap. Yeah. I like the little lineup we give her lips there. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. What? These backgrounds really, I'm sure it's a brick wall I see in a background here, All right, guys, we're looking good. Her face is simple but elegant, right? So what we're going to be moving on to next is her head wrap. And for the head wrap, if you want to match the colors I'm doing, you'll have to listen up to make sure that we can get the colors in the right place like I'm putting it. Or if you want, you can listen, but you can fill in where you feel this color should go. Afterwards, we're going to follow all of these lines because those lines go in black. We're going to follow all of them afterwards. First color I'm going to be starting off with is a little bit of orange. A little bit of orange. I'm going to put some orange right here. This first area. Do you guys prefer to outline it in black before you start painting in the areas? So you take your small brush and you go over all the lines before you start painting in? Or we could do after, but just take your time not to go past the line so you can still see it afterwards. All right. All right, tap your brush in the water and then tap it into the orange paint so that it flows a little bit better. Water and orange so that it flows a little bit better. And to all of you online with us, we say welcome to you. We're so happy to have you on the live stream with us tonight. We are painting a beautiful, elegant woman and her headscarf of many colors, which can represent many things. You know, women have so much that they deal with, right? And so this head wrap could be a representation of all the good things she has achieved, but it could also be a representation of the burdens she might be carrying. So this woman can mean anything to anybody, literally. So I just started off with a little bit of yellow on my head wrap so far. Sorry, orange on my head wrap so far. I see some persons did red there. Those head wraps are looking fabulous. And I want to encourage you guys, just fill in, all right? Be free with it, have fun with it, and fill in. Anywhere you feel that color should go, you can add it in there. Next, I'm putting in a little bit of that greenish color that I have right at the edge here. See the orange and this greenish color, they're complementing colors, so they're going to look good close to each other. There we go. So we're filling in with our greenish paint right now, right next to the orange. All right. Looking good, we're looking good. And we're gonna keep going, keep filling in different colors. So let's see, I think there's another area right above that also would take some of that greenish color. So we're gonna put it right here. An area right above the orange. Fill that in here. Please let us know if you need any assistance. Remember, Riv is here to help. So if you need help with anything, indicate and let us know. All right, where else are we going to have? Where else are we going to add in that? So I'm going to add in a little hint again, right about here. Right here. So you guys can do different patterns when you're decorating your head wrap. You can add dots, you can add zigzag lines, some curved lines in different colors. You can use white, you can even use black to spunk up the head wrap a little bit. All right. So let me get my brush washed. It's time for some yellow. All right, folks online, we say welcome to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We are just in the midst of the head wrap, the most awaited area, the head wrap, because it's such a creative part of this piece, because we all get to fill in with our own color types, also do our own design, so that is definitely interesting. So right now we're on with some yellow. I'm going to fill in some yellow here. And everybody can put their colors wherever they want to. I'm going to add some right here. I even have some hint, I think it's of orange on my brush, so it's coming through on the yellow, but it's still looking good. So that's the thing about art, right? It's still looking good. There's no right and wrong with it. There's just you and what makes sense to you, the artist. How you're feeling, your emotions, making sure that you convey your message through your artwork. Once you capture that, you don't have to listen to no critics. There you go. Follow. All right, all right. Mike. So let me see, I'll add another yellow patch coming up here. Yellow, right there. Another yellow area there, wow. So let me give others a chance to catch up on this one as to where they're at with it. All right, so while you guys are filling in, because I see some persons have not yet even reach their head wrappers. So I'll give you guys some time to do that. And while you're finished your painting. What? Look at drama in the corner there. Hold this then. Hold it for me. Hold it for me. It's right here. All right, so.
What is this for?
Yes, don't do Mary that, please. All right, so here this question, right? Where is it? Give me.
Forgot about Mary.
Well, you know what? Then Debbie, you hold it for me. Debbie, you're at a job interview and you're offered two positions, Debbie. One with more salary and the other one, you're getting more benefits and you get to work less hours, but less money. Which one would you choose, Debbie?
No, say more salary with more pressure.
They didn't have that part in it. More salary, right? You're getting more money. That's all you're getting, a lot of money. But the next one, you're getting way less money and all you're getting is benefits and less hours to work. Which one would you
I'm
choose?
taking the one with the more money. I will decide my benefit. That's my benefit.
Love it.
Suit me.
I love it. I love it. She's going to take the one with the more money and she will decide what benefits and what suits her. She would use her money to get her benefits. I like that.
Yeah,
what else?
What I see now, that one matters me.
Careful. So, more money. Yola, what would you do? You take less money. More money? What? It seems like more money is the consensus. What we doing here? More money? Benefits and time, because she would work a second job to get more money. But friend, when you can work one work and get enough money, and all the money.
You have one job that giving you all that money, you work a second job to give you more money. You're mad.
But the thing is, but then again, I don't know. It sounds like short, but they didn't say that. It could be a real easygoing job and you're just getting a lot of money.
Yeah, I think I would like that.
Yeah, but to just have another option that is on the table that requires less money and you're working less, you get to go home early. You get a lot of vacation days. They're giving you lunch on work. They have an in-house gym. I don't know. Benefits. Benefits galore.
Just imagine what you have to do for all of those things.
All you have to do is come to work and do your work.
Give me my money and I will organize my
So I like that. So some persons say, give me my money and I would organize my life accordingly.
Exactly.
I will decide what I want to do.
And when and how.
So somebody on the line, Christine says, I agree, work smart, not hard. All right, so I guess Christine will take the money. She will go for more money. Work smart and not hard. Krista, what you doing? More money? No. You'll do the one with more benefits? All right. The one with more benefits. But you won't bother about going and do a second job. You would just take the time to actually rest.
You've been in it and you've been in the situation.
Yeah, so you see the benefits of having the difference. Yeah? Whoa, Hilda, looking good, man. Yeah? Go ahead. Oh, go ahead. Let's hear your view on it.
I will take more money and more work when I'm younger. But as I get older, if it can change, then I'll take less work. Because by then you set up what you want. So because you have the strength and the energy, but as you get older, you want to taper down. So I'll take the less past 40.
Past 40. Okay, all right. So we're hearing a lot of different perspectives. So I guess this scenario had an option.
They didn't say all that.
Sorry. So this one had an option, right? If you're a younger person and you're in this situation and you could choose the one where you're getting more money, right? Work, do what you have to do, save what you have to save. If you're in a situation where you are, what's the age you said? Anytime after 40, anywhere beyond, take the one that's a little bit easygoing, take life one step at a time. But We didn't say retirement in the horizon. Huh? We didn't say that. So that person could stay in the easygoing until. But Hilda, what if you get a flat tire on your way to an important event and you don't have a spare? What you gonna do, Hilda? Well, a matter of fact, I don't even know if you could change a spare tire, but it says you don't have a spare. What you gonna do? You ever had to change a spare tire before? You could change tire. What you gonna do?
I'm parking up the vehicle then.
And hitch a ride. All right. Well, you'll come back later. Grenada sweeter. You just pack it up wherever, and that's it, you know. Yeah. And bomb a ride. Oh boy. Somebody said just pull up the skirt lightly, and you somebody must stop. Well, if the event's so important, you're probably dressed to impress too. So chances are you don't even have to do all of that, you know. You just, they see you off, you see you stop. Yeah. Most times, it's true. Let me see who I can ask this question. Maybe Abigail. Abigail, let me ask you this question. Girl, you're in a long, long line waiting for your drink, eh? You're in a long line. And somebody brave and cut in front of you. Do you say something to them or do you just let it slide? Friend, I know you're so humble. I know you're going to let it slide. Watch me. Abigail letting that slide. They ain't cut in front of you alone. Enough. They cut in front of the line and they go. And you in the line. What you doing? Nobody hasn't said nothing, eh? What you going to do?
My mud boss. My mud boss. For sure, my mud boss.
But if nobody else is complaining, what are you going to say?
There is somebody in front of me.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to put him in the back of you. And
my mud boss. I going to say something.
You go,
if
they
they don't want to say something,
you going to say something?
I go in front of everybody.
Oh, so if they allow him, they have to allow Abigail.
Exactly.
Then what you doing? You just letting him go. Well, we don't know if it's a he or she.
It depends on the person.
Mm.
If it's an elderly person, it depends on.
Okay, so she's giving right to the elderly.
It depends.
Now you tell Abigail, you would still be vexed no matter who come. What would you guys do? Huh?
What if you're in the line and someone is behind you, but I asking you first to go in front of you, and the person behind you.
And that happens a lot, eh? And I don't know if you guys heard that. You're in the line and the person comes to you. There are people behind you, eh? And they come to you and ask, can I go in front of you? And then people behind you. I like Hilda's approach. You step out of the line, give them your space and go to the back because you don't have time. So we have to do this whole chain effect. So you ask the person behind you, then the person behind you asks the person behind you.
If the person has one item, then it's fine. If they
Yeah.
have more than 5 items, then
What? So we analyzing all of that?
If it's one item, it's fine.
Yes, no, I agree. I would definitely tell them you have to ask everybody. For me, it might be fine, but I would suggest that you ask the rest of the row, go right down. And if they all agree, then all the best, you go ahead and you cash up. Or do whatever you have to do. It could be in a bank. It don't have to be in a grocery. It could be in a bank. It could be for utility bills. Can't you just, oh, you can't pay it for them because they need their receipt. You could, and you could always get it stuff. It's true, you go in line. So like what Debbie was saying, sometimes you go to pay utility and one person paying bill for like 6, 7 persons at a time. Yes, the line short, but you're waiting still the same. Yep. But then again, if you're a landlord, you own all of it, you have to do what you have to do. You have to do what you have to do, huh? So let me see what other colors I can add in on mine here before I continue with some more questions. Let's see, what other colors are we? I see some of you are already gone on and you're doing your do. Don't mind me. Clearly you're not. You guys are on a roll. I have some yellow on my brush there and it's blending in nice with the red, so I'll leave it. So I'm going in some red now. Go. Ooh. All of those colors are complementing really well. There we go. So we're doing some red on top. And while I fill in some of the red, I have another question here. It says you show up to a party and you realize that you forgot the gift that you were supposed to bring to the party. Do you go back home and get it, or you just go with the flow? They wouldn't know. So you wouldn't feel bad in the party and you don't have nothing to show up? Yeah. The party is a party, you need to bring a gift. Yes, you're going to feel bad. You're going to say, you're the gift. We papa. We papa. Yeah, I saw some birthday parties and it's rather awkward. You see, they open up all the gifts. I went to a child one recently also. And all the children, they opening up their gifts. Well, she's opening up all the gifts she got from the children. And this one child walked up with an envelope. And the child was watching her around like, where's the bag? She's like, where's the bag? You know? But you see, children, it's children. If you come with money or a handwritten card, yes, it's sweet, but, she's looking for the bag. A for effort. But the parties these days for children are so extravagant. So extravagant we have to go for these kids. What age do you guys think is appropriate to throw your first birthday party for a child? 1 year?
No. What do you remember?
5, I'll go through that. 5.
5? What? That's far. 5 real far? Really?
Yeah, the rest don't make sense. I went through that.
And it wasn't it? It was for the parents? Yeah. It's true. The parents make it back. But it's nice. Oh boy. Yes, if it's your first child, chances are you're doing a party when they're 1 year. 1 year, oh, celebrate. First year. You're saying that, but yeah. You do a night. I like that approach. You do a little family gathering. The little family gathering, yeah. At least she remembering. She knows what is up. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Yes, I find so. So put in some red now. What? So Tanka, you just do one big batch? No clue, right. Tanka had all of them close. Well, you said 3 of them born in September?
3 boys in October, 16th,
Oh.
18th, and 31st.
What?
2 years apart each.
From Valentine.
Debbie, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh God, Debbie calculate that already, No comments. Oh my goodness. So I'm adding a little hint of red up here as well. Where else we going to add some red on this painting. You'll add some orange up here. I'm mindful of you now. Oh. There we go. Remember, afterwards we'll add in the black. Unless you did your black first. All right. There we go. All right, and we're going to be moving. I have to put in a little bit of that purple. I find I like how that purple looking on those head wraps, so I am going to definitely have a little bit of purple in there. You know, another tissue? Another tissue. Some tissue over here. So I'll put some green and another spot. And then over here. Let's see, green. Where are we putting that green? What the corner have there? The corner has purple, so let me not miss that chance to put my purple in. Huh? But while I do, before I get to that, let's see what other question we have. All right, let's see. All right, so this should be fun. Let's see what it says. Okay, Anne-Marie, you are on a date, Anne-Marie.
I'm on a date.
You're on a date, right?
Yeah.
You're enjoying yourself, Anne-Marie, and while you're on the date in a restaurant, your meal arrives, but it is not what you ordered. Anne-Marie, tell me, what are you going to do? Are you going to just eat it because you don't want to embarrass your date, or do you speak up and talk about it? What would you do?
I would speak up and talk about it.
So peacefully?
Eat it and wait for the real thing to come. So there you are.
Okay. What? What? So Anne-Marie says she is going to speak up about it, and while they're preparing her actual, what she ordered, her actual dish, she's going to eat what they brought to her, and then eat what they bring.
Exactly.
And you know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to pay twice.
Really? Let me see.
You're going to have to pay twice. Yes.
No. I won't be paying
They
for
wouldn't let you pay for it, but you eat it? But then what they would have done with it? Yeah, it's true. Well, Anne-Marie, you win the jackpot. Well, I guess we could do that. We could just do that. I didn't order that.
But they would know it didn't order it. They know it didn't order it.
And what you did?
Eat half of it.
Yeah.
And then I didn't enjoy it, so I tell him this was not what actually I ordered. He said,
Oh.
the mere fact that you ate it, that I can't get
Change it. Oh, no. So what she's saying is that happened to her in the past, and what she was already eating from it.
I wasn't going to tell him anything,
And-
and did not actually taste good.
Oh, so
And
you
she
thought you
said,
they
the
hit
mere
the
fact that I
jackpot.
eat out of it, I cannot exchange it.
So boy, so she had already eaten out of hers, and then when it wasn't tasting good, she said, all right, let me raise my hand and tell them, you know what, I didn't order this in the first place, and it didn't taste good in the second place. But in the third place, they tell her she have to finish eat it. Because she done start already. Oh my gosh. They probably say, you feel you're smart. Kashia says, I will speak up. Suppose I don't eat what they brought out. I agree with you. Speak up, because if you're allergic to something there, different scenarios. Christine is really killing herself laughing with Anne-Marie's response. What she is going to do, she's going to eat and wait for they bring the next meal, and then eat it. Eat the other meal, how she bright so. Let me see. I see another one at Mark Restaurant here. Oh, yes. This one is definitely Anne-Marie. Well, no, Hilda free. So let me ask her. Hilda, you just finished eating at that same restaurant, eh? You just finished eating. And when you're done eating, Hilda, that is when you realize you forget your purse home. Hilda, do you explain the situation? Oh, sorry. After she had just finished eating at the restaurant and she dipped in her bag to get her purse, she realized she left it home. So the question is, do you go to them and explain the situation, or do you try to find a way to sneak out?
I sneak it out, explaining the situation, and I go for the money and come back with it.
You really think they're gonna believe you? You still gonna eat your belly full?
I would prove them wrong. I would go get the and come back.
You really think they're gonna let you leave their establishment?
Well, I leave it, you know, because what are you going to put the wash ways? I will wash the ways. I wash ways, no problem.
I agree with you. She said she's gonna wash wares.
If they want me wash, I go wash it.
But
I
why?
still wash the ways.
And you bring it back their
home
money.
and bring back their money for them.
What?
Value of the behind.
Yes.
So they do something that would cover it.
Yeah. But then they're going to, if you leave and you didn't come back with money after you wash the wares, they go think you're really bad and you did that in truth.
Well, I wash the ways. So I wash the ways and I still have to bring
But you should have tell them when before you eat, I want to eat, but I want to wash the wares for my payment, for your payment. Go ahead.
I had a friend who ate at Umbrellas, right?
At where?
At Umbrellas.
Mm-hmm.
And then after she ate, her and the next friend got up to leave. And while they were driving out, they saw the waiter waving for them. Hi. And then the waiter was running them down. And they say, they wave back for her. Hi. Right? And then they drive off. Right? No. She said when she reached home and she come to money. She said, whole time she didn't pay the waiter.
Oh no. Oh my. So I hope the waiter hears this. I hope
She go back and pay.
I didn't ask her.
Yeah, right. That does sound like he went back and did that at all. All right, so let us see. I'm going to do a little bit of purple now on the top part of my. So I would love to hear what you guys would do, all right? So those of you viewing online with us, tell us what you would do if you were at a restaurant and you realize you forget your money. What you're going to do, you're going to try to sneak out, or you're actually going to explain to them what happened. Hey. You look so. Maybe you have to keep it flat. Try it. Try keeping it flat. Oh, trust me, it's not intentional. All right, so I'm filling in some purple in different spots now. The purple is really looking good. I love the purple. Very good. Wow. I don't even know if I want to put black on the outlines. Like, the white not even looking bad either. Kind of strange, but I mean, we could all do something different.
That black look like
Looks like trouble. Oh, we're gonna put some of this. A stroke of purple in the hair. There we go. Ooh, we're looking good. Let's see what we have here. So you're in a meeting and you accidentally send a private message to the whole group chat. What is your next move? Based on the message, true. Then again, based on the medium you're using, if it's like WhatsApp, you could probably delete it quick before people see. Depending on the medium, they already saw it, so there's nothing you could do at that point. Yeah. Pat, let me give you one now. This one is for you, all right? Let me see. You see, I like that comment because imagine if it's something about somebody in the group and then you end up sending it to the whole group. That would be trouble. You're leaving it?
If it's off your box?
If it's off the boss and the boss see it, well, you just have to exit the group call in that scenario? Just exit the group call and send in everything one go. Don't make things persist. Just send it in. But here this one, right? So Patricia, you meet your ex at a mutual friend. She growing. So you're at a friend's wedding, right? And you meet your ex at the wedding. How do you handle the situation? A, do you greet them casually and move on? B, do you avoid them for the whole evening? Or C, do you make small talk and act like everything's fine? Pretend.
Exes don't exist.
Oh,
I
jeez.
don't know what they call so. Yes.
Really? So you get.
It depends.
So Patricia said it depends. So let's say it was not, you didn't end on the best of terms and you see them. What you doing?
If I see him, I may probably ignore him,
Ignore.
or I may just say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
depends.
just say hi.
It wasn't actually. It was actually good.
So Abigail is going to ignore, pretend she don't even know the
These
person.
people don't exist to me.
All right, they don't exist. She doesn't have any exes in the first place because they never existed, right? Hilla, what you doing? You're running, you're hiding, you're bouncing them by mistake and walking. Like, what are you doing?
Based on how we ended.
Bad. It was ended bad.
We ended bad?
Yes.
I might still greet them, you know.
Okay.
Just be the type of person I am. I like, you know, just
hi.
for the fuck of it.
Just for the fun of it, so she'll say hi. All right?
What if you don't have any exes?
All right, but you meet Y. You don't have X, so you meet Y.
What if you're one true love, the only person you've ever been with, you're still with them?
I didn't hear that. What did you say?
I'm wondering, what if you don't have any exes? Do we say an ex-friend instead? Because I don't know about any exes.
Yeah. Yeah, just you could just opt out, you know, for a question. You don't have to respond. You can opt out, friend. You know, no comment is applicable too.
No, it's possible that some people don't have exes.
Yeah, okay. What's ex-friends, okay? Ex-friends. So I guess you do have an ex-friend. If you see an ex-friend at a friend's wedding, what you doing?
Oh my God, I don't even have ex-friends.
She don't have ex-friends.
If he's hooking up somebody else, what would you do?
Well, that's his business. Apparently, that person's still toting some type of emotion.
Would you get jealous?
So, a question on the floor is, if you see that ex being very friendly with another woman, or I guess woman, but you see them being very friendly with another person, would you get jealous, or would you just, like, that's your past, that's your ex, would you brush it off? Somebody said they would make sure the person knows it's a red flag. Don't go there. Danger zone.
That's it. All the best. All the best. All the best. I agree, Crystal, pass and the red flag.
Oh Lord.
That's
Huh?
very big. Yeah, but yeah, red flag.
If he's not paying child support,
Yes.
you have to be mindful. So if he's paying child support, you would ensure that everything is smooth.
Not and you see him all dressed up with somebody else.
Oh, you mean if he's missing his child support payments,
Yeah.
and you see him in the wedding chatting up another person
Dressed up nice.
and dressed up nicely? Woo! God, that's a kind of scenario there. That would be a serious situation now, huh? So Christine says X is an X for a reason. X is an X for a reason. All right, so let me see what other colors I'm going to be putting in there. But while we do that, let me see. I think this one was last week, where you forgot your wedding anniversary. What do? Do you apologize to your partner and make up for it with a gift? Pretend you knew, but you just don't want to celebrate it? Or do you just act like it's not a big deal and hope that they forgot about it too? What would you guys do? Well, if you're big on celebrations, that won't happen to you, because chances are you're planning for that months in advance. Yeah, based on the relation, how the relation is going at that time. You know, that's a very interesting response. She said it depends on how the relationship is going at that time. So if he was misbehaving, he ain't getting nothing for this anniversary, right? But if things been going smooth, things been going good, chances are she would set him up really nicely. Alvin, what do you think about that? Hmm? What do you think about that? You forgot the wedding anniversary, right? What you gonna do? You gonna buy a gift, or you're gonna pretend you didn't remember it? Well, it will just be true. Yeah, just let him know I didn't remember and I didn't remember. All right, let me finish off on the top of mine. So, adding in some green. Go. Did I hear somebody celebrating 12 years? 12 years of marriage? Is that what I'm hearing? Do we have anything higher than 12? Hey, why you know that? 26, anything higher? Are we 15? Wait, what? 15. Okay, well that's the good. What? Oh my goodness. Yes, because you married yourself a long time ago, eh? Oh, you married yourself a long time ago. Let me see what other color I could pop in there. What we're going to remember tonight? Oh, Lord. Well, you shouldn't get it at all. All right? Tanika says she don't want to put the eyeshadow for herself. So what do you think? You think we should do it for her? Or she shouldn't just not get it at all? Ooh la la. All right. So now it's time to pizzazz it, okay? You're really taking your time with this girl. I know how risky that black would be, eh? All right, so I'll add some white. Oh, it's time for some white for mine. Let me get some water on mine. Oh, I added some yellow with it. Yellow. So you could add some yellow with it to get that green. All right. So it's time for some designing now. I'm not going to go too adventurous, but let's get some zigzag lines going. Oh. Yes, but I'm finishing all my designing. And then I'll clean up everything after with some black. I know some persons aren't putting black. That's okay. Oh. All right. First zigzag line done. Could probably add some dots in there now. Listen, you could get very intricate with this. Yeah, you could really get creative with it now. What do you think? Can you guys see my dots in there? You see the dots. So now I'm going to go ahead and add a few more. Maybe you could add some curved lines here now. Ooh, that's what you call a creative, very creative head wrap. Maybe I could add in a little design in there. Am I being too intricate with this? I mean, when I looked around and I saw what some of the people have been doing, I thought, why not? Why not? Because if they're taking the time to do that, why shouldn't I take the time and do it too? So online and family, make sure you take a moment to really make your head wrap creative. All right. So I see I'm adding some little flowers inside this one. I don't know if you can see the effect going on there. And now, oh Lord. Let's go with some swirls. Whoa. Beautiful. Wow, these things looking fabulous. Really? Well, wait. I mean, but she don't know. She just saying. She used to.
She was in SGA. She missing class for a month. Coming to one class and she came back every day.
Wow.
In science school. Right.
All right. So I'm decorating, and while you're decorating and you're adding your pizzazz, you know you could get lost in it. You could really get lost in it. So let me make sure I interact with you guys soon. Interact. But I want to really focus in and realize what other designs can I add down here. You know, I'm getting on really much up here, but I want to know what else. Let me go around and get some inspiration. That's what I'll do. You ain't adding no frills in yours yet. You have to add some frills. What? This one nice. Let me see. I will take that kind of leaf pattern there. Oh, but then now I have to mix up some black and mix up some. Hold on. Let me walk still. So you're going in so detailed. You know what? Let me leave you. Who else I could take some inspiration from? I like that. So a little flower. All right. So I'll try that one. Yes, we're going around the room. Let me make sure I get it good. So some petals and then a white dot in the middle. All right. So are we copying now? Let me see. So petal. This one is Jacqueline's own, all right? So it's like some petals and then some dots in the middle. So I'm coming around. Want to see what we are all doing. Maybe I could add in your concept on mine as well. There we go. Not bad. Thanks for that little idea, Jacqueline. Thank you. You're looking good. Let's see who we could take from now again. No, yours isn't ready for design up here. Yeah, that's when you're doing like you could sew the kind of bead onto it. Or maybe I should do some beads now. All right. Let me see if I could get some beads on mine.
Yours look like she crying. She bought it too heavy for me.
Yeah, that's okay. Everybody have their weight to carry.
It's 2020, 25 million carry no longer this year. So take all this thing off the money.
Lay your burdens.
Yeah, you don't see she bending on chair like that?
Everybody going through something different.
Take that problem now. Watch, I always have to add something. What she have to take it.
What's she gonna do? That's woman for you.
When she edges.
Wait, somebody put edges?
What?
I agree. So why you put some baby hair flickering down to the side there? Well, you see, you have to tell us. If you tell us in advance, we will add baby hair too. So creative. Maybe we have to give out an award for the most creative head wrap created. You might have to do something like that. Let me see. Ooh. All right. So again, we're being very creative with our head wrap. There we go. Ooh.
Sorry, sugar.
Because way giving her the attention, she would think it means more. He just got for the album.
Oh Lord, then you used to go back this way. Let me wipe my breath. Used to. She keeping them in check.
I follow exactly the model that teacher said before.
First time, you should give her a clap.
Hey!
No, you have a butterfly in it. Watch
How you follow the model and you finish everything?
And she followed the image.
But the teacher
She followed the image.
also the minutes before class start. It has given like an insight of what was happening in the classroom.
Oh, yeah.
So she did that and I followed it.
Debbie have a belly. Oh
The
God.
way you watch in yellow, you have a butterfly.
Yeah, if y'all don't careful, y'all will just keep going, eh?
But teacher, I don't follow in your own guideline.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. We're going for the best and the most creative head wrap here right now. So, everybody go, go. Huh? A little bit more and we really going on it. I don't know if you're all writing letters. I see some people put in words. Words. All right. So we have to figure out something to do inside there, but I'll leave it for now and let me do some questions. This guy, guys. All right. So, what's our favorite beach in Grenada for relaxing? Granans Beach, BBC Beach. Okay, yeah, those are some good choices. You guys online, you can tell us as well what are some of your favorite beaches to Cabier. And what is it, Mary Pond? Miss Mary Pond, we can't forget that. I forget to know. Where did you say it was again? La Fortune. Mary's Pond. Mm-hmm. Well, it's a pond, basically. It's where some part of the ocean meets the land and then they put a barricade. I hope I'm regurgitating what the individual said. But they put a barricade and then it created this little pond where you could go and bathe in it. Mary's Pond. And it's real peaceful and quiet, according to what I've heard. Where's the most beautiful hiking trail in Grenada? We do. Anybody go hashing here? Really? We don't have any hashing? Used to? So what was your favorite trail you went on when you were hashing? None. She said none. Oh God, that's why she stopped. Yeah, I guess so. So you're at a party, guys, but you can't remember the person's name who you're speaking to. How do you handle it?
Hey, what's your name again?
You just ask. What's your name again? Put your number and write your name while you're at it. Okay. Yeah, we come back with this question. Who is the best DJ or radio personality in Grenada right now? That. Whoa, all DJs name calling out, you know. All names calling out. Well, I guess because Intercall just passed, we could talk about who was your favorite commentator? Commentator. We talk about school, we talk about other. Who was your favorite commentator? Because I think there were a few, right?
The last guy, he was annoying.
Oh gosh. I don't know. That was your favorite. So John, big up yourself. You were the favorite commentator. Commentator for the Intercall. Some people like. Where is he?
He resigned from sport.
Oh really?
Commentating at sport, yeah.
Why?
So
His voice was going?
Because when he brought it up, I said secondary.
Oh. Oh my. Which one is it, guys? Is it secondary or secondary? Oh my. I guess he was too well spoken for them. I mean, too.
So this week, just before Interval last week, he came out on the radio and said that he have retired from all
From secondaries. Got you.
commentating for any sporting, And my question was, why didn't you just wait until Interval?
Well, you can't tell the man what. Yeah.
Yes, he could have.
One last hurrah.
Yes. And they have, he was he was even just he needs to retire.
Let me see. I still have to add some more pizzazz on mine and I have to put my black, so. But before I do that, let me see. Debbie, you've been given 2 tickets to your dream vacation, but one of the tickets is non-refundable. Your travel partner can no longer make it last minute. Would you go alone or just give the ticket away to somebody strange? So just envision it, you're on the airport and the person call you and say, I can't come again. What you gonna do? Just throw the ticket or you're gonna give it to a stranger on the airport? It's non-refundable. You have to go right now.
Well, I'll give somebody on the airport who is willing to go because instead of throwing it away.
Yeah.
Because I think I'll find somebody to go just.
So last minute.
So I'll give it to somebody on the airport.
Yeah. So you never know who you could bless with that ticket on the airport. Yeah. True. God, I guess God didn't want you to go nobody. Just go for yourself. You're gonna go right away? Well, if you don't have a choice, Debbie, you have to go with whoever you get, male, female, whatever you get. You guys won a lottery prize, but you have to choose between, you have to make a deal. It's either a new car or a dream vacation. Do you take the car or do you go on the trip of a lifetime? Really? You'll take the trip? So it won't take the car and then maybe you could drive it, then sell it, then go on the vacation, you know? Think long term with it. What are you gonna do?
I will buy a vehicle after.
You'll go on a vacation and buy a vehicle after. What are you gonna do? So, all right, so she would get the car and she would run it as a taxi. And so that will help her get the money to go on that same vacation. You have to really be creative. When you come home from the vacation, you're thinking about all the nice things you just come out and eat. Everything, all paid expense, you're good. And when you come back home, you say, boy, I wish I could have get that steak now, you know. Oh, gosh. But yes, I think most of us would go for the vehicle. But some people want the trip. Yeah? But if you hear this question, I want Hilda to get it. Hilda, hold this. Just hold this. Huh? And I'll say it from up here while I do my black.
Because she happened to be on it.
No. Hilda is at a wedding. Yes, she's in a wedding. And during the groom's speech, during his speech, he keeps accidentally saying Hilda's name instead of his wife. Hilda, what do you do? That's all I have to say. What do you do?
Sweetheart, it seems as if you have me on your mind. Maybe you're marrying the wrong woman.
Really? You're going to say that in the wedding?
Because if he keeps saying Hilda and Hilda and Hilda, and his wife's name is not close to Hilda, you seem to be getting married to the wrong woman. You want to
Something was going on. No, we didn't say that, but it's strange.
But I'm not disrespectful. Why are you inviting you to the wedding for?
Well, probably she caught his eye in it. I like how you just building a whole story. None of that we said. All we know, the man keeps saying Hilda. We don't know if he had a speech impediment.
Knowing me, I started up and telling that.
Maybe she close to the family in truth. That's the wife's best friend.
I started up and telling that.
Hey.
Yes,
Tell us what you were doing in the situation. Let me fill in some black.
No, I'm filling in Hilda black.
No, I go and fill in my black. So tell us what you're doing in the situation. They keep saying Alvin. And Alvin, the love of my life. Oh, sorry. I meant Maureen. And then he turn back and he say, and I want to spend the rest of my life with Alvin. Oh, Maureen. Alvin, what are you going to do?
I find the smallest hole to find the
I'm trying to say to go.
For he to be calling my name so,
Yes.
it's because me and he had something.
And he get over it?
And he ain't get over it.
What?
So the only how he gonna be calling my name is because of that. So I would find the closest hole and the smallest hole to run out of. Crawl out of.
You clearly have me on your mind. You're marrying the wrong one.
Lord.
And it's that.
And is that a carry to see?
So wait, what the bride doing while he doing all this stripping? Did she just stand up there taking it?
She's
Well,
a loving bride.
she probably trying to figure out what's going on for herself.
She must be so happy that she getting married that she even hearing what you
I can't
say.
say anything. I don't have to say anything.
She probably laughing. She, oh, come on. It's Maureen.
Only if she's a white woman.
We ain't going there at all.
Not black.
It have a lot of smart people. It's just your emotion, your level of emotion and your emotional intellect.
Not a black woman.
Dear lady. If it was the other way around, like the woman kept saying another man's name, what do you think would have been the outcome?
Women don't do this stupid things.
If it was the other way around, he gone.
Yes, quick, you know.
No, they just can't give it, take it.
He would have gone, yeah, he would have run out already.
He'd have probably gotten so upset already.
Maybe it's not what it looks like.
Still have something with him.
Yeah, she was saying, eh?
You cheat on me.
She doesn't
That
say,
your man.
he doesn't say, maybe it's not what it looks like.
Yes.
It was a
I
man.
don't forgive.
It's not what you see. It's not what
it
you're
looks like.
hearing.
And then you will believe that and you go through marriage now. And then it's headache. So somebody said they would say that's their grandmother name.
It's very cold.
Oh, sorry.
So I don't know much about the Grenadian artist who sings and so on, but this question says, which one do you think is making the biggest impact right now? Artists, so those that sing. So it could be woman, it could be a woman or a man. Blacker than, you sing? But Sabrina, they're having a concert coming up soon. Anybody following Sabrina Francis?
Yes.
So, and she had a
My friend left.
yeah, Jefferson is also going to be a part of that concert. And Hollis Map will be a part of it. Tanika, what's your favorite song from her?
She like taking over.
No, not that one.
Coco
You know when
Tisne.
she did the African song when she went to South Africa? I can't remember she went.
But that was like a love song or something. What about Mama Say something?
I like that one.
Don't go on embarrass her. That one nice too. Yes, Sabrina have some really nice songs. And she even has the one I Feel Amazing. That one you like? Oh yeah. So we like Sabrina. Well, you said you're going concert?
She leaving camp to go concert.
Oh Lord. You get whole, girl.
She can't go painting, but she can't.
So I hope we're getting through if you're adding the black. So you guys can add in some black or you can leave it as it is. I see somebody put that color. I don't know, they're making and mixing that scissors. Or it's scissors in the back here because I didn't put on the color, but I see color in the palette. But them will just leave that way there. What? I didn't know. Not even scissors, not answer coatings. Everybody just changing up their names. One day I'm driving down the stretch, I see Acado or Acada, what's it?
Yeah,
Acado. I say, well, wait. Independence Agency? Yes, they're Acado. Citizens is Answer Coatings. Answer Coatings. Well, the company that owns it, Answer Macau, right? So, Answer Coatings. So they're really switching up on us. But I'm pretty sure if you want to stop on the stretch, it's still saying drop me by Independence Agency. But it will take some time for it to grow on us, the new name. There's always something behind the name changes. All right, so once you guys have done that, you are at the end of your painting. Literally at the end. I'm just going over an outline, and the outlining can take a little bit of time, so you guys don't have to wait on me to add your initials or your signature at the bottom. You can add it on the left, because I think the right is very crowded already. We have our lady and so on there, so you can put it on the left and give yourself a tap on the back for a job well done. But I want to show the people on the live stream what you guys have been up to. So a few of those paintings, I'm going to be taking them up and showing it off in just a bit. You see, when you're left focused, You know, she in her zone, in her groove. Great things just happen. Great things just happen there. So I'm going to definitely have to showcase some of those pieces. Let me outline some more of my head wrap and then come around. Let's see. Still have some more decorating to do of my head wrap. I think with time, afterwards, I'll add in a few more pizzazz to it in time. Ooh. I mean, how does one person, how do you get a head wrap so colorful? What do you have to do? You have to sew the cloth together and you, oh, print? Prints. Okay, okay. So it's actual prints we talking here, all right. But I see some persons when it look like it bedazzled and jeweled and the whole work, so. All right, and I'll add in a little bit. Ooh, that's so wing it down here now. A lot of black in there now. Let's see. In this part here, I'm gonna add in some black and yellow. I don't want it to just look simple. Ah, really nice. Really nice. I love it. Really nice. Yeah, but we are going to add in some more details to that later on. So guys, once you're done with that, again, go ahead and add your initials down at the bottom. I'm going to add into, sorry, let's put a little bit of black. And the date today is the 10th of the 4th month. The 10th of the 4th month. And tomorrow the teachers are officially out. It's time for their first quarter holiday. Which profession in Grenada gets the most holiday?
Teachers.
Ah.
No, that's not jealousy.
It's just a fact. I guess it's really a choice, huh? Yeah, well, try to tell me that when you're not going to work.
When students home in July, so the teachers are in school 2 weeks after.
But that's in July.
When the students are home, teachers go back 2 weeks before.
And you still get it holiday.
When you're on school, they're up marking books and planning lessons.
No, that's their time. That's their choice, right?
We don't have a choice.
Multitask. You have to learn to multitask. Teaching the day, teach while you're teaching. Hey. Guys, let's time, as I promised, we're going to take a look at some of the pieces in the space before we say goodnight to you. And I know you guys have been doing fantastic. Don't forget to send me those photos at the end of your creative process so we can all see and share it on your artistic journey, whichever part of the world you are. But at this time, I want to move around the room, snatch some sheets, and show you what they have been up to. All right, so you're still working. I'll just grab yours because, you know, you're done. Oh, mom's done too. So this one is Roxanne, right? Roxanne's piece. I think this one is very similar to the actual design. What do you guys think? Really nice, right? Mm-hmm. So Roxanne's piece, it's her second in studio session, and this is the creation. What do you guys think? Send a comment. Let us know what your thoughts are on Roxanne's piece. So we're going to go around. I'm going to take a look at another one. Who's going to give theirs up for me? Jenny, you done or no? Alvin's? Who's this one on? Until her arm full, like I'm not gonna show it off. So this one is Tanika's own. She has a drop earring and a butterfly or a caterpillar or a snail or something on top there. Something. I don't know. Is it a snail?
In the picture,
It's a snail. It's a snail. Anyways, guys, Tanika's painting. You spotted? Guess the creature.
Oh, I like that.
A butter snail. What is it? Oh, it looks so good. Look at that, guys. This is Tanika's piece, AKA. Can I give you AKA?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, an ad for our Syrian. And she has a giveaway tonight. Look, can you spot the animal right here? Can you guess? Tell us, what animal is this? Where were it, babes? Is it a butterfly? Is it a snail? According to us in house, it's a butter snail. Oh, she's beautiful, and her earrings and her lips and eyeshadow are matching. She looks fantastic. All right, so while we have Tanika's piece in her hand, I think it's only fitting that we give away the prize that she has in store for a lucky person tonight. So, but Tanika, how would they guess? I think you'd have to use another question. How would they guess? You have to give like the person who gets it the closest because not everybody knows.
No, we wait to see if they get there.
Closest. Ooh. Well, who? Give me. These are really nice. So she decided to add, Candy decided to have her lips and eyes match. Look at that. Lips and eyes even. Look at that. She looks very, I don't know, what part of the world is it giving? Is it giving like Malaysia, Somalia, you know? It's not too bold or vibrant, it's just subtle and beautiful. So this is Candy's piece. Watch this. Look at the eyeshadow detail. Highlights as well, you know. Look at the lips. Lips to match, eyes and head wrap. This is Candy's masterpiece. Oh. Sorry. Who is this one for? Oh. All right. So, Tanika has been, I don't know if you guys remember what session count I said that she's at, but she has been creating with us for over 40-something sessions now. And she even got the inspiration to start creating on her own at home. So nobody, in no painting session, she just pick up a canvas pad and she painting. And so she has her own mini collection of her own designs, totally from her own inspiration, not inspired by what we're doing here. She just creates. And so she wants to give away one of her creation, this beautiful painting. Yeah, a custom sunset beach painting. Tanika is giving away this. So we have to support. I know she has made a few sales already, yes. And I'm very proud to be one of the owners of her original one, yes. One of the day one supporters. I'm very proud of that. But tonight, can you have it now? Oh, I don't think that's how it goes. Her rules for this prize is that you have to guess, or at least come close to guessing, how much pieces is currently in her. If she been here more than 40 something, how could be 14? How much pieces is left in her collection?
Between here and home?
Yes, in total. Home on the wall. But count this one.
I'm not counting this one.
Okay.
Only those that is in the collection, the bedroom art gallery on the wall.
All right, so hold on, you can't go like that. So we're going to take all the suggestive answers and then we're going to see who was the closest. So Donna, let's hear yours. 52 for Donna. Where's the phone? 52 for Donna. Oh. Ooh, thanks for Christine. I saw your responses. She said, OMG, great job. These paintings are so good. That's right, guys. You guys are doing fabulous. But we are taking a poll now for this beautiful painting. So we have Donna with 52 and Pat?
62.
62. Patricia says. Who else is taking a part? Abigail says 78. 25. Remind me of your name again now? Ralda. Oh. Okay. So 25, Ralda says. Hilda says 55. Roxanne says 70. Laurie says 45. Done. Alvin says. Alvin, your number?
25 on the wall.
Hilda said 55. 25 on the wall. Okay, Alvin?
65.
Right. Abigail, you're changing up?
No, 28.
Okay, sorry. Christelle, 28. Who says 10? Okay, Candy says 100 on the wall. This wall big, boy. Hold on. Anne Marie says 20. Oh gosh.
45.
Yola says 45.
10. No.
Rox says, Mom says 20. 10. You said 10. So that she probably gave away a few. No. Sorry, love. What's yours? I think somebody said 52 already. One more. 6? 75. We don't have a 75. So, remind me of the name again? All right, so, man, 27 from Marlene. Can I take part?
Yes, I want you to.
Huh?
Yes, I want you to.
Oh my gosh. Let's see, what number are we going to choose?
No, watch the number.
Well, so knowing you did 40 something, and then every night on a Friday, you just do at least 3 before you go and sleep in the night. So, joking. But in the commission pieces, you sold them, so I don't think that's on your wall. So I would say 40. 40. All right, family, help me out now. If I win, this is us. What we do? What number should I say? 48 or 49? I'm feeling 48, 49. How are you going to change now? I would say 40. 49. All right. So I will go with 49. I will just go with 49. You know what? I'll go with 48.
All right, so that's everybody?
40. Somebody said it already.
But she said closest.
So whoever went close.
No, so.
Hey, whoever did the closest. Let's hear your number.
So, I did 41 classes, tonight makes 41. So all 40 is going to be up on the wall. And Princess was correct. Most of the time I go home and do at least 1 or 2. However, the ones that I think are perfect, I sell them.
Oh, hold on before you continue. Hold on. Hold on. The online family here, what's going on?
So I say if I have 40 already, because I try my best. I shouldn't say I don't, because I sold 2 that I did in class here already. I try my best not to sell Princess work. Right?
My work.
So at least 40 is on the wall from Princess, and I would go home and do at least 1.
Wow.
So if it's 40 times 2 would be what? 80.
Ooh.
So I officially have 88 paintings on the wall. And my friend and me won. Abigail, she got the closest number, which was 78.
78. But how is she the okay, I guess closest
because it did not go over.
Oh, you didn't go over?
Yeah, it did not go over.
Yeah. Guys, where's the camera? It's not on me.
You said 80?
And Mary said 20.
You said how much?
But guys, the
Princess, she said,
I said 80.
she said,
winner, Karina is 75.
So you have 270.
did he say 82 first?
Abigail is 78.
Oh.
How much you said you have? How much you did?
I have 88 on the wall.
All right. So the highest number before is 78, and that was Abigail. So let's give a virtual round of applause and an in-house round of applause to Abigail, the next owner of this beautiful piece.
And you know I must mark it, right?
So
Every
it was
painting you can buy
birthday
them
on
for
the
60
25th of
or
January,
$70 based on the
2025.
painting.
Yes, yes.
Can I buy?
Hey.
There's many
There's
others
more.
that you can
There's
buy.
more. You can
Like
get more.
that?
Yes,
Yes.
there's more. Where that came from?
I like sunset.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
All right, so we have. So I want to show you guys one that we've been doing in studio. She has been painting it on the canvas, and it's looking beautiful. So if you want to try it at home on canvas, you can, because we do have pre-sketched canvases for $25 next door. But this is what it can look like.
Wow.
And you can just hang
Who
it
did
up.
that?
Crystal, she got a pre-sketched canvas tonight.
Crystal, stay home next week.
But she added, you can
Got the
always,
pay
you can
point.
get one. You can. Sorry, you didn't know before, but you know now. Yeah? So you can get one. And she have on nail polish that matches her lip and her eye. She has on a ring because she's fancy.
I don't like Kristen.
What is this? No, this is class. Yes, and she even going all the way to the edge because she want to make sure. Head wrap is gorgeous. Yeah, I've seen this design on a carpet somewhere. But it's nice. But anyways, guys, let us say goodnight to the folks on the live on the count of 3. Thank you guys so much. Sorry. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. This is the end of the road for now, but you know where we'll be next week, Thursday, God's willing, same time. Joining on the live. For those of you who are in the U.S. who are tuned in, I know we have somebody from Trinidad. Guys, welcome. We're so happy to have you on the live stream with us. And for those of you right here in Grenada who you just seen our live, every Thursday night you can come out and relax with us. You can become one of our ambassadors in our ambassadorial club by just doing more and more sessions with us. So we look forward to welcoming you in the family. But at this time, we want everybody to say good night to the folks on the live. So you'll turn your pieces around and just wave good night to the folks on the live. So we're going to try it soon. Oh, hold on. 2, 3. Good night. Look at those pieces. Bye. See you guys next time. Anne-Marie wants to make sure you get Anne-Marie. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. See you guys next time.